Hey y'all, welcome back to Alternative House channel. Today we are in Belgium visiting Stijn and Charlotte, and they're gonna give us a tour of their self-built tiny house that they have been living already for 3 years. Let's have a look.
Hi, welcome to our tiny story. Let's show you around.
How big is the house?
7 meters 2 by 2 meters 55 wide and 4 meters high. Underneath the bed we have storage on both sides.
And so you can access it from inside and outside?
No, only from outside.
This is from outside.
Okay, so to both sides, that one side and this side. We have rain collection for the garden. Here we have all our things like the gas boiler or gas can, electricity and that stuff. And then here we have extra storage and or garbage bins. And this used to be a little greenhouse.
Okay,
Yeah,
you were growing there something.
Yeah, this was last year our greenhouse.
And the doors are wooden?
Yeah, so everything is wooden. Windows are wood, doors are wood.
Alright, let's have a look inside.
Yeah, let's come inside.
Yeah.
This is the living space, I guess. Here we have a IKEA table. Easy to just put away, fold open if you need it. So we still have the access this big area. And then we have, of course, our 3 big windows, the bed area, but also sofa area, play around.
How big
space.
is the bed?
160 by 2. So it's queen size, I think.
Yeah.
That's queen size, yeah.
And it's very high, so you have a lot of storage beneath.
Exactly, because we have here all our clothes stored. Big drawers. We have 2 of them and one smaller one there. And you also can put up the bed. And then on the other side we have the outside storage from both sides underneath the bed.
And that's very interesting window, so it goes all the way up.
Yeah, exactly this. So in summertime you can open and you basically lay outside and you got this good wind flow throughout the house.
And you don't lose space by opening it inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It is heavy, but you mostly just open it once and close it once. So. Yeah, and here is Elliot's bed. He sleeps with us. This is bolted on, easy removable.
And all the cladding is made from poplar and the furniture,
Yeah.
mostly.
Yeah, so everything is poplar. So the walls, 12 millimeters poplar.
And both windows are the same size.
Yes. So actually it's all golden section. Everything in this house has a certain ratio, so it's 153 centimeters, but that's not randomly chosen because the ratio from the outside, that space is exact golden section ratio from the window, and there is a OCD logic to it.
Okay. So is that something from your work?
I did architectural schooling, so that's probably from there. It's natural. The golden section is something that's easy to the eye. It's natural, it looks good, and it was important for me to have something. Also, golden section is everywhere in nature, everywhere in ourselves. This ratio, it's everywhere, and I wanted to
Proportional.
have that proportion also from nature inside here.
Yeah. So
it has a meaning.
you were studying architecture, so you're architect.
No, I studied architecture in mid school, and then I went in construction, but I did not finish that because learning wasn't my thing. School was not my thing, but building.
Yeah. And the curtains, the blinders, you ordered it custom built as well?
This is IKEA actually.
Okay.
So they came in white, as this one is. The other ones we painted black. This is a new one because the other one broke, so this one's still white.
Oh, these blinders are from IKEA?
Yeah, so the blinders are from IKEA and you can just cut them to size.
And under the kitchen you have a heater.
Yeah, so underneath the kitchen, so this works as a table or a working space. And underneath we have the gas heater. It's a 400 watt gas heater.
So this is the main heating source?
This is the main heating source. It's all we have. It's the smallest one we could find and works great. If it's really cold outside, we put it halfway, but otherwise it's always on the lowest stand.
So how much average it consumes?
I think in summer we can 4 or 5 months with one can.
But that's just for cooking.
But we also cook and make hot water with it. So in winter it would be 1 month, 1.5 months, depending
It's
on
20
how cold.
liters, no?
Yeah, 20 liters.
It's quite good.
So yeah, we insulated 10 centimeters rock wall all around. The roof 16 centimeters.
And the floor as well, I guess.
And floor 12, yeah.
Yeah.
We did PIR or XPS on the floor. Yeah.
And then you have extra thick wood as well on the floor.
Yeah, so it's 2.2 centimeters. Kitchen is IKEA again. It was just easy, cheap. It works fine. We have a gas stove. We tried to do as much with gas because we wanted to go off grid. We have kitchen cabinets and a light and a
Kitchen hood.
Here we have another sitting option. This turns out as a possible chair to sit here. Of course, if this bed is removed, you have a pretty long table. But this also can be used to extend your bench if you want to read and look out the window or something. Or if we have guests, we can sit with 3 people on the IKEA and we can put 3 people here. So dinner with 6 is possible, but people that live in tiny houses mostly do that outside. We wanted a pretty big kitchen with a lot of working space. It's actually bigger than our previous kitchen in our apartment. I made a cutting board from the leftovers from the countertop that fits in the sink, so you can hide all your dishes. Very good for a tiny house. We have an oven and a micro oven in one. Utensils, pots and pans. Random stuff.
Yeah. Normal kitchen, like
Normal
at home.
kitchen mess. And we have some more kitchen stuff. And then we have a fridge. We
Built in.
built in, also IKEA.
It's like 100 liters with tiny freezer, something like that.
Yeah, we have a freezer in as well.
Yeah.
Very tiny freezer, but we don't often use the freezer, so we don't mind. Fridge is more than enough for us. Upside we have another bedroom, so we can sleep with 4.
So it's more like guest room?
Yeah, it's more like a guest room or a man cave. I have a computer there. Upstairs we now have another mattress from IKEA, mattress topper. And a window, so you can sit here.
Oh yeah, you have skylight there. That's nice.
Yeah, you can watch the stars from here.
And that actually adds the head space.
Yeah, exactly.
The room for the head.
Yeah, if you sit like this, that's okay. But if you really want to sit in front of the computer, I used to sit like this.
That's some vintage radio. Does it work?
Yeah, it actually does. I even charged it. Like you can plug in an aux cable, so you can use.
But it's not vintage, or it's vintage?
It is vintage.
It's just rebuilt to aux cable.
Yeah. I converted it.
Nice.
Yeah. Skylight window also is an access point to the roof, so you can also enter the roof from there.
You have solar panels on the roof?
No.
No. Okay.
No, we use the solar panels from our parents.
Yeah.
So, but the electricity we consume is really low. We don't consume that much. It's mostly the fridge that's running, and if you will charge.
How did you decide to build tiny house?
Tiny house was always a dream of mine. I wanted to or live in a van, doing van life, or tiny house, but we kind of wanted to stay at one place, have a garden, Also build a nice environment for growing up kids, so tiny house was a nice option. Also, we didn't want to work full time to pay rent or build a big house. We didn't want a big house. We don't need that much stuff. So living small was always something we wanted. But in Belgium, it's quite difficult to live small. There are certain laws that you have to have certain space. Also, it's extremely expensive for a young couple to build or buy a house nowadays. Yeah. So this was logical. Yeah, I don't know. It just came natural to us. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And you had the space on your parents' land?
yeah, exactly. We're lucky that we have a nice place to stay. Because that's another issue in Belgium is a lot of people want to live in a tiny house, but they don't have a place to stay, and you can't buy just land and put a tiny house on it. That's illegal. So it is quite difficult. A lot of people struggle with finding places or yeah.
But it's doable. So if you want to do alternative
Yeah,
lifestyle, you have
I
to
think there's
be a bit
always
alternative thinking.
you need alternative mindset. Of course, you have to take the leap and jump. You have to. It's not always certain that it's allowed, or I would just say, go for it.
Do it. How long did it take you to build a house?
So we built this house, I think, in 5 or 6 months, and we mainly waited for the windows to come. So these windows we built ourselves, but that window came from the UK, and that was when Brexit was happening. So we had to wait a lot. If that didn't happen, I think 3 4 months. Yeah. something like
Oh, and this one, you just order a double glazed glass
Yeah.
and the frame you built
And the
yourself.
frame we built ourselves. Yeah.
And it's good, everything, never leaked, nothing.
It's better than the windows we built. We bought. So
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Yeah, it's a fixed glass, so
Yeah.
it's not too hard. Yeah.
And how much did you spend building this tiny house?
So we didn't really kept up with the bills. We didn't track it well, but we think it's around 25 to 30,000 euros. Yeah,
It was during the COVID.
it was just before COVID.
Just before
hit.
COVID.
Yeah, just before the prices hit.
Okay, okay. So it was still good price.
Still
range.
good price, yeah. The wood cost was a bit higher than usual, but still not skyrocket
Now it's
high. Now
times two.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, if we had to build this during COVID or after COVID, 30,000 wouldn't cut it.
No.
Definitely no.
And then there is the bathroom.
Yeah. So here is the second room, the bathroom. The smallest room of the house.
It's like 1 meter.
Yeah, it's 1 meter and 2 meter 20.
And you have
So-
self-built composting toilet.
Yes, exactly. So just average compost toilet and some storage. And then for the baby, we have a wiping table.
Baby table.
Baby table. So we have a bit higher roof here. Most tiny houses have a bit small.
Yeah, it's like 220.
Yeah, this is we left this open. So this side is closed, this side is open, so we have this more space. We have a washing machine.
Tiny washing machine in tiny house.
Yes, exactly. I think it's 3 liters, 4 liters, something like that. Works great.
And you wash all your clothes in it, or you still do laundromat?
No, we wash everything ourselves. Sometimes when we really have a lot, like
Yeah.
bed sheets and everything, we often go to our parents, but mostly we wash here, yeah. We also use washable diapers, so we wash a lot. We wash every day.
And you even managed to put a bathtub inside.
Yes, exactly. So my girlfriend really wanted a bathtub, so we made a small bathtub. I made this myself.
Oh, you made yourself?
Yes,
Hmm.
from glass fiber.
So it's 1 meter to 80.
Yeah, exactly. 1 meter to 80. And it fits us both, actually. And we have just, if you want to take a shower, you can just take your shower. So also here it's high enough.
Yeah.
Take a shower. The nice thing if you take a bath is that you're fully under water.
Oh yeah.
If you'd have a long bath, or your knees are above, or your chest is above the water, but if you're going to sit inside it, you can really like sink in.
Right.
Yeah. And here also is some extra storage in the.
All right.
In
From
the
this
ceiling.
side.
Yeah. So here we have our closet. Yeah, it holds just all our coats, dresses, vacuum cleaner, and a lot of garbage we put in. Also here the hanger is just a wooden stick.
Right.
Everything is held up with magnets. Here are our chairs and the baby chair for the table. Just stuck away behind.
So usually dining at this table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we had our son, we did dining there, but now we like to sit face to face, and then we dine here. Yeah. We have been living 3 years now in our tiny house, and 1.5 years with a baby now, and been really good. We loved it. We wouldn't have it any other way, but now we're going to end our tiny story this June, and we are going to move to Norway. But you can still follow our journey at our tiny story on Instagram.
All right. Thanks for watching. I will leave guys social media in description below, and let us know what do you think about this build. Would we build the same or something differently? And see you in the next one. Cheers.